tench. Oh, I got myself a tench. Nice tench as well. Well guys, I've been here for about 5 minutes with the rods in. Been here for a while actually, but I've had the rods in for about 5 minutes. Just had a take after just finishing my spodding and casting, and it's a really nice tench. I'm actually going to weigh it because I think this could be my PB tench. Okay, it's coming in at £11 2 ounces. This is usually about 2.5, 3, so I think I've got an £8 tench. Let's have a look. Completely slimy up. Look at that. What a lovely fish. Fantastic little tench. He's got some in the bottom on him, but apart from that, fantastic. Really over the moon with that. Really nice start. Really pleasant start, to be fair. Great. Let's see if we can get something else out. There he goes. So let's see what the bag weighs. It was 11.3 with a tension. Let's have a look. I'm going to give that 3.11. 3.11. £3 11 ounces is the sling, and £11 3 ounces is the tench. I'll work that out in a minute. After that surprise tench, it was time to prepare the rods again. I put 2 more spods of bait out over my area, followed by a fresh rig. The venue only allowed 2 rods to be fished at a time, so I prepared the 3rd rod, which I kept on the bank tackled up and ready should I be lucky enough to catch another. This way I could get another rig straight back out over the spot if I caught again. I tied the rod up against the distance sticks and then left it against my bivvy, ready. Hi there guys, welcome to Fishing It Up. I don't actually know what episode to call this, whether it's going to be Carp Days. It's supposed to be a Carp Days episode, but there's enough fish in here. Catfish, tench, carp, bream, everything's in here. I just have no idea what's going to be the most caught this session. I really do hope it's carp because that's what I'm after, but so far we've had a tench out. That being said, I'm on my own at the moment. Dad's had to go home. He's got the roofer coming over to check his house, so he's got to be in when the roofer gets there. So he's coming down later. He did help me unload the gear later. He did help me unload the gear earlier on, and then he had to leave. And the minute he left, when I got my rods in, tench came out. It's a really decent tench as well. I've actually had since then 2 runs, and nothing's been on the end. Now I'm convinced it's tench. I'm spodding out boilies, sweet corn, bit of particle. I'm convinced that's bringing in the tench and the smaller fish. If I could go back, I probably would have had it more boilies on its own to try and keep the bigger baits there and keep the carp in. But it is what it is. I don't mind catching tench. I think they're really nice fish, so if we get a few more of those I don't mind. But I am after some carp, and there are some big carp in here, so you never know what's going to happen. Have a look. Yeah, it's another tench. Sorry about the camera angle, guys. My dad will be here soon. There he is. But I'll give you a better shot of him. at that. What an absolute beast of a tench. A lovely fish. Off he goes. I repeated the same as before, putting 2 more spots out over the area to keep the fish feeding and the spot baited. I then cast out a brand new rig on my extra third rod, which I was keeping on the bank. This way, I was able to get the rig in quickly. I then re-rigged the rod which I just caught on and tied it up against the distance sticks, ready to go should I be lucky enough to catch another fish today. Well, it's evening time now. Dad's got here, he's got all his stuff unpacked, and we're basically going to see what's happening in the evening. It's really quiet now, so quite rightly so. I'm going to be a bit quiet because we want to catch one, but after today, after all those tench, I am feeling horrible. I'm covered in slime. I spilled the boilies which have been soaking in goo on me, covered in it, absolutely covered in it, and it's just been a nightmare. I feel really, really dirty, and we've not even got past the first night yet. But Dad's the next one to catch if we do get one, because I told Dad that I've had the first 2. Unfortunately, we've got to share a swim and we're only allowed 2 rods. So we're just going to take it in turns. So I've had the first couple of fish. The next alarm that goes is Dad's. If it turns out to be a PB though, like a massive carp, I just want to say that I put the rods out. Okay, he might be reeling it in, but half of that's mine, because if it's something special, then well, they'll be happy for you.
Do you remember in the previous video I'd said to everybody that I've retired now, so I'll be at the fishing spot first? Well, I'm afraid it's back to normal. I didn't get here till gone 6 o'clock, and I've lost my other spot that was there, so I'm having to share with James.
Anyway, we're going to get in bed. I'm going to get changed maybe, and hopefully we'll get one in the night. So see you in the night or see you in the morning.
Good night.
Well guys, it's about 10:30 at night. I've just been bitten by a mosquito on my lip, so I feel like I've got a fat lip, that's why. But this is just zoomed off. It's about 16.5 pound coming. Really put up a fight, this did. And we thought we were going to be plagued by tench, but we managed to get one of these out. So anything after this is a bonus. First night, we've still got one more night left. I'm absolutely over the moon. Great result this is. Yeah. Really, really pleased with this. And sorry, this was supposed to be yours, Dad, but
doesn't matter. Quickest
out of the bippy gets it. No, Dad's definitely getting the next one, 100%. I'm really chuffed with that. Really, really chuffed.
Just get a bit closer. Let's have a better look at him, James.
Is that okay?
Oh yes, yeah.
There we go. Look at that, it's a proper brute. We thought it broke the 20 mark. It actually looks a lot bigger, a lot thicker in real life. Ooh. But still, it's not taking anything away from it. It's an absolute beautiful carp. A couple of scales missing, but a bit of a warrior this one. A bit of a warrior. Let's get some pictures. Reel. Keep the pressure on. There you go with that. Well done, Dad. 1 second.
Well, early morning wake up, guys. Look at this fella. Little carp.
Little mirror carp.
Little mirror carp, yeah.
Anything else, Dad? How's your night? How are you feeling? What's going on?
Slept alright. There was quite a lot of line bites last night, and some real takeoffs, and then you run out and then it stops, you know, so at least this one stayed on. He's going to have a jump in a minute. Wow. Yeah, not bad.
How you feeling, Dad?
Mucky.
I'm trying to keep dry.
Feeling mucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
After that morning mirror carp, the day was pretty much a repeat of the previous. The alarm didn't stay quiet for longer than an hour or so before another tench would move onto our baited area and pick up our rigs. Can you believe it? Another fish. Yeah, you're going to get one
One slimy tench. Okay. You two?
How are you feeling about that?
Pretty good.
It's a decent size, that as well.
It's not a bad one, yeah.
So what happened, like literally what just happened?
Mr. Tench.
But what, like,
Just
how long ago was that rod put
10
in?
minutes, 10 minutes, yeah.
The action was constant, but very tiring. Every time a fish was caught, 2 more spots of bait were cast out over the spot and then a fresh rig.
A tench and a half, that one.
And while I'm talking, if you're wondering what's going on with my lip, there, I'm not sure if you can see it, but if you can, I'll tell you later, but a mosquito bit me in the middle of the night on my lip and it's swollen up, so although we've had no sleep, loads of fish, swollen lip, absolutely knackered, but it's still a good time and we're not even kind of into the second night yet, so.
No, it keeps wind. Well guys, James is in again.
Here we are again. This should have actually been Dad's, but he went for a little walk. So I decided I'd have it. But this guy has got some lovely colours on him. He's got this nice red tint at the top of his fins. And he was furious, absolutely furious when I caught him. And he really gave a good battle. But although we are over the moon about catching tench, really, really happy about it. Not complaining, not complaining.
You can't move from.
Yeah, getting very tired now. There's a lot of new rigs, a lot of rods going out, a lot of respodding, and it's really taking its toll on us. We've got one more night, so we think we're going to bring the rods in for an hour or two and just get everything packed, relaxed. And another thing is we both feel horrible, covered in slime, no sleep, mud all over our trousers. I'm really not looking forward to seeing how this video comes out because I don't think we're going to look good. And I've got my lip as well. So we'll see, but do you know what? When you look back at this in a week's time, you go, I wish I was back doing it again.
I know.
Because when you're catching fish like this, you just...
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful fish, that, yeah.
The day passed very quickly, with both Alan and myself catching multiple fish. It was great fun, but towards the evening it did take its toll on us and we were ready for some much needed downtime.
He's asleep.
But this, of course, did not last for long. You got one.
He's lovely, isn't he?
Colour's definitely better on this side.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Beautiful fish. There you go.
Go back.
Potential. Well guys, I've been pestering James all afternoon to try one in the margins to see if we can get a carp. He's finally agreed, and here it is, another tench. You just can't win, can you? And it had 2 boilies on, but never mind. Got it.
Check this out, guys. Guess what?
Ooh,
Another tench.
tench.
I have to say though, like, we are after carp, but these things are in awesome condition. Well, guys, it's the end of the second day and start of the second night. We'll see how it goes.
It's gone silent, hasn't it?
It has
All
gone
the
silent.
bites have gone silent.
But we're going to get in bed. Hopefully there'll be a few in the night, but we're going to get off fairly early tomorrow. So although it's been a great session, I would like to finish it off with a carp, wouldn't you?
A big carp, yes.
Yeah, a massive carp. So good luck, Dad.
Yeah,
I think
Same
who's
to
got
you,
the next fish?
You.
No, you've got the next fish.
Oh,
so
me.
hopefully we get a tench and then a huge carp at the end. Here we go.
Night. Smile.
Bit dark, but
Okay.
just as you're going to bed, Dad, what have you
So I'm
got?
going to bed. I need a wash.
Yeah.
They're slimy, aren't they?
Is that in your close-in carp rod?
That's my closing carp rod, yeah.
You know what, it's getting so dark it can barely even make it out, so I'll pull back, but there we go.
Alright.
Feeling good?
Yeah, lovely.
Give me one
That's
quick
good enough.
picture with you and then we'll put him back.
Quick. Nice looking fish, James.
Well, guys, it's null and of a tench. Absolutely buzzing that we've got a carp out. It's about £15, but when the alarm went, it didn't pull the clip out, and I was sure we had another tench. And when I was fighting it, it came right in like a lot of the tench have. But luckily, this one's the carp. I would say that this one is definitely the liveliest carp out of all of them.
Yeah.
It's it really has put up a fight, and when it's gone on the bank, it's gone absolutely crazy. Even in my hand now, I can feel it tensing. But an absolute result. I'm glad we've got another carp out. There's still one rod left in, but it might mean now that we get a little bit more of some sleep. So let's get some pictures, have a last look at it, and we'll send it off. There we go, guys, last look before we put them back. Absolute result, really happy. Solid carp. Just haven't broke the 20 barrier on this trip, but they don't have to be 20s. Absolutely perfect condition, middle of the night, covered in slime, couldn't be happier. Fantastic. After that carp, in the middle of the night, no more fish were caught, and in the morning it was time to pack the gear away and go home. We thoroughly enjoyed the session, but were left a little confused as to what to call the video. We were after carp, but we managed to catch that many tench, we wondered if this can even still be classed as a carp session. Either way, we caught fish, and it was time to go home and relax and plan for our next trip.
Well guys, that's it now, we're all done, all packed away. Last night, not quite as eventful as the night before, we just had 3 out, but James got a decent carp, I got a tench, and we lost a decent carp, or I lost a decent carp as well, just at about 1:30 in the morning, which is a bit disappointing. But
flew off, didn't it? Your rod flew off,
yeah.
And he was into it for like a couple of seconds, but it came off. So
yeah, one of those things.
Still a top session though, wasn't it?
It was really good, yeah. So got to go home now, get all the dirty washing in the wash bag,
and a shower,
freshen up, and hopefully start again
next time.
Soon. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. All right.
Right. See you in a bit.
Enjoy the film.
Fishing.
Yeah.